Hello and welcome to Chapter 8 of Book 2 of Dark Future Dice, a Cyberpunk 2020 podcast. My name is Pat, and I play DP.
I'm Lindsay, and I play Barbora.
And I'm Titus, and I am the GM or referee of this game.
This is a Rocket Adrift podcast. I'm going to start saying that from now on, I feel like. Because last episode I tried to awkwardly fit it in there, and now on, I mean, this is awkward too, but...
It'll be better going forward.
Better from going forward. And the Cyberpunk 2020 is a Artelsorian Games RPG. So, let's pick up where we left off.
Last time on Dark Future Dice, you guys met up with investigative journalist Clurs Blurs and convinced her over to your cause after some trouble. You also sent out feelers through your middleman, Benny Hanna, to get in touch with Shane Deacon, the guy who owns the shadowy corporation that owns your less shadowy corporation. And he appeared at your warehouse. And you guys decided to turn this into a meet and greet. And you made a charcuterie board and popped open some champagne and toasted to further business with your, I don't want to say employer, but the guy who owns your business. Mm-hmm. So we'll say at this moment, you guys are kind of off in the kitchen area, putting together a little bit more food. Turns out Shane Deacon's pretty hungry. Sleazy Chan and Alloy Knight have also excused themselves and managed to get over here because they're kind of curious as to what the plan is. So the four of you are off in a corner while Shane Deacon is kind of drinking and eating out in the main area.
By himself?
Yeah, he seems fine though.
Okay.
I mean, he's also has his security detail with him.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So we're off in the corner. I'm gonna say, I guess I'm just gonna bring Sleazy Chan and Alloy kind of up to speed.
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah.
So
what do you say to them?
That's Shane Deacon. If you aren't aware already, he is one of the people that own our company.
He owns our ass.
You pretty much asked me to make a file on him.
I was talking to Sleazy Chan, Alloy, but it's fine.
Oh yeah. Okay, good to know.
And I kind of wanted to see if we could meet him so that we could see if we can get to his boss,
Dr. Hellman.
Dr. Hellman.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's aboard the damsel. She's very hard to get through, but Shane is her right-hand man.
Yeah. We're also just kind of curious about, like, why he
owns
owns a TLB Ltd?
Yeah.
What's going on? And
So what's the approach?
Obviously friendly.
Yeah, ply him with meat.
Ply him with what we got, which is meat.
And,
I think as usual, we'll let you do the talking.
yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm good at, right?
Okay.
So I'll take point on this. I guess what I'm trying to do here is, while not hint at our actual motives, get him talking about Dr. Hellman.
Yeah, which I have a feeling increasingly that this is going to be difficult.
Is there anything we should stay away from?
Stay away from. Don't mention Daughters of the Storm. Don't mention
anything that happened in the last year. Basically.
God, yeah. You know what? It's not so much staying away from. It's more like be prepared. and be prepared for me to spill some beans, like
Oh my god.
Okay.
because here's the thing. I have a feeling we're just going to get to a certain point where we're going to have to lay our cards on the table.
As with every
And
interaction
suss
that
out-
we've ever had.
It tends to be a theme,
Yeah.
it seems a reoccurring theme here. So we will try our best. Who knows, It hasn't steered us wrong so far, kind of just going in without a plan and then improvising.
Well, I mean, that's debatable because,
You're here.
ultimately, I guess things have worked out, but
Mm-hmm.
have they worked out on a beat to beat? No, sometimes
You're bringing a lot of
bringing
negative
it down.
energy right
All right,
now, and this
okay.
is kind of this is
just-
a positive space that we're trying to. Remember, I talked to you when we
Yeah.
first met. What did I say?
close the loop.
No wrong answers. Close the loop.
You keep the loop. I'll let you
Forget the loop thing. That didn't work out. Don't.
I'll be here.
You'll be there. Okay. All right.
I'll put some grapes on this wood and
What else do we got?
Perfect.
You know what else would be good? Do we have any turkey? Because turkey is definitely, it's the closest thing to drugging someone you can get while actually just giving them
Can't
food,
you
right?
just drug him? Like, actually drug a thug?
Whoa, I mean that's pretty aggressive.
I mean, if
I
push
could
came
do
to
that.
shove.
Yeah, I'm talking about giving him some turkey so he gets sleepy. It's got that chemical in it,
Try
tryptophan.
tryptophan. Yeah, so it gets him all sleepy and groggy and he wants to answer questions.
Okay, that's how that works.
This isn't a strategy. Let's just
Okay.
go. Come on.
I could look for turkey.
Man, look for turkey. I'm
All
gonna
right,
go
I'll
over
do
and talk
that.
to.
Say anything else and you'll confuse him further.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be here looking for turkey, like the whole time.
Well, you better find something good then.
Okay. So alloy night.
I'm sorry, I'm taking out my aggression on you, Allie. I shouldn't do that. Okay, so
The usual method.
yeah,
All right.
we're gonna go to talk to Deacon, I guess.
Okay.
I'll bring over some more food. Like,
He's got a pretty voracious appetite.
Mm-hmm.
He's really digging this meat.
I'm just gonna bring over like a whole thing of salami, like a whole log of salami.
Okay.
I asked him, what's, like, you said the damsel's mostly vegetarian? Why is that?
For various reasons. It's sort of part of the project director's vision, I guess.
Oh.
Kind of a method of creating, I guess, a more sustainable environment on the island.
Sure.
It's also just impossible to keep animals on the damsel due to space constraints. We can grow our own food, and we like to kind of keep it a closed environment.
I see. Okay. Well, you're in luck because we've got all your meat supplies.
I know. I'm
Right
gonna
here.
have to. I'm gonna have to wrap some of this up and
Yeah.
take it.
I will
back.
give you a doggy bag
Yeah.
for sure.
All right.
For sure.
Fantastic. So I guess we should get to business eventually.
Yeah,
From what
I
I
suppose we have to.
understand, you wanted to speak with me.
That's right. Yeah. So, I guess here's where I'm coming from, Shane. Can I call you Shane?
Sure. Yeah. What should I call you?
DP, I think, friends call me DP. So.
DP and Barb.
DP and Barb, that's right. So, I've kind of been we've been operating here for a while, and I guess I feel like, are we operating at 100%, And I think that part of the issue here is that we just don't know really what a Zygoptra expects of us, How can we optimize TLB
you.
LTD for Zygoptra? And so I felt like, how can we know that if we never meet Zygoptra? And we never meet the people behind Zygoptra, so they can tell us to our face, like, here's what we expect of you.
Well, I think that's fair. I guess initially we wanted to kind of observe you in action to see what you would do with certain information that you were given. But if you're ready to take the next step, we can lay out our expectations and lay out what we plan to do for you guys in return.
Sure. That'd be very
Absolutely.
helpful.
That'd be extremely helpful for us.
I guess first, why don't you tell me what you know so far? What you think that we're after?
What we think that you're after,
Well,
not
considering-
importing and exporting.
Not importing and exporting?
That's just a hunch.
I was going to say cleaner drinking water because we have this whole decon station set up. I mean, that's going to count for something.
Well, I guess why would we give you the information that we have given you? You know, what would we expecting you to find?
The doll maker?
Yes. You see, our partnership with Petrochem is kind of on shaky grounds right now. And we feel like we've kind of outgrown it. We needed them initially, but our aims have changed. And they don't seem to be holding up their end of the bargain. And in fact, we believe they're actively working against our goals here in Arcadia. And by our goals, I really mean the project directors, of which I help to implement.
What is the project director's goals? What are their goals?
It's, I think it would be better if she explained them in person, but I guess what I could say is that Arcadia is an experiment for a new type of technology, a new type of city, really.
A virtual city?
No. You've encountered the virtual cities. It's a way for us to do simulations. We are looking to reintroduce certain species to the islands, ones that have been modified for our aims. This could, of course, lead to some disastrous circumstances, and therefore we use the information that Zygopter gathers, the data about the islands, in order to run simulations to see how we could predict those species interacting with the environment. The goal here is to take this desolated, destroyed island and kind of rebirth it. And if it can happen here, it can happen anywhere, with Biotechnica being the progenitor of this new technology.
So, by new species,
Do you mean like animals? Like wildlife?
Yes, animals, bacteria, microorganisms,
humans?
plants.
Plants.
No, not humans. We may have to change the way we interact with things, but no, not humans.
So what does this have to do with the doll maker?
Well, the doll maker represents what we think is an opportunity to expose the weaknesses of Petrochem. It's become clear that Petrochem is covering up the doll maker, is trying to hide it. Why exactly that is, we're not sure. But if we can expose that Petrochem is not fulfilling their contract to provide adequate defense and policing for these islands, well, that's enough to go to the board to get them removed from that role.
So you have to prove that the doll maker is real
exists.
first.
Yeah.
We have to prove that Petrochem is covering up the doll maker. If we prove that the doll maker's real and Petrochem's able to say that they had no knowledge of it, that doesn't further our aims.
Right.
But we want you guys, what we think we can partner here is to have you guys find evidence that Petrochem is hiding or even just not investigating an obvious problem here with the doll maker.
Why do you think we're the right people for the job?
Well, you represent someone that's not directly related to Biotechnica, and we believe that there are corporate spies on the damsel working against us. We need an outside party to do this. This can't come from us because we can't be seen as moving against Petrochem to the board. We don't want, in fact, what we also want you guys to do is to limit our involvement in all of this. We'll be able to help you through Zygoptera, but as far as we're concerned, this has nothing to do with Biotechnica.
Right. So what do we get out of it?
Well, I think the first thing, and this is an act of good faith, we will take Jerica Davis aboard the damsel and have our top medical scientists ease her pain, ease her suffering, and also look to find an antidote. We can put her inside of a brain dance so that she no longer has to, suffer. And it also may give us the opportunity, depending on her mental state, to actually speak with her directly. We can further your aims for TLB LTD and help you guys attain anything that you need to keep the operation running. And I guess, lastly, we also know that despite not investigating the doll maker, we know that the Petrochem Defense Force is putting together a task force to investigate the Daughters of the Storm in this region. And we can seek to frustrate those efforts.
Interesting. Okay. That
So
doesn't
no
sound
cash.
very good. No, the cash will come. Like, I'm not concerned about the cash.
I'm sorry, I guess I didn't mention anything monetary because I assumed that would be part of expanding your business.
Yeah.
But if it's money that you need or desire...
Well,
We don't.
is it money that I need, or is it just some people off of my back?
It's people
Off of my family's
probably
back.
people off of your back, but
Yeah.
that money, I don't know if that's going to solve that.
If you want to take some time to discuss this, then I can give you some privacy.
Okay. You look like you need a salami refill.
In terms of, maybe just a little personal business, if I could just root around in your freezer, I would be happy to pay for anything that I take with me.
Sure.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go
All right,
for it. We'll be here.
I'm just going to do a little shopping, and you guys let me know when you're ready to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, so
So this sounds like a pretty lucrative offer. Although we have been burned in the past by offers.
it's Biotechnica.
Yeah.
That's what's really not cool about it is that do we trust them at all?
I trust them more than Petrochem. That's for sure.
Yes. Yeah, me too. But we don't. He was very vague about their actual goals. Like,
yeah. Like, what exactly is this wildlife, and what are their plans for
they want to rehabilitate an island and see if they can
island?
do it again.
But like, why? You know?
Maybe. Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
I
I know that their interests do align with our interests in finding out the doll maker and exposing this cover up. I'm for that.
So we're enemies until we're friends until we're enemies, I guess, is the scenario. Business partners until. What's another deal?
Also, if we're on the good side, there's a better chance of us finding out more about Dr. Hillman and their business and what they're actually planning to do with the island.
He did mention meeting Dr. Hellman
yeah,
directly.
so that sounds really good.
Okay. All right. I say we should agree to move forward in our partnership. keep our eyes open. And, at some point we should probably plan an escape from this whole scenario. 'Cause
At some point, yeah, we'll just postpone that meeting to the later date.
Easy chance. Like, I'll make a note of that.
Okay, thanks.
That's
Plan escape.
okay.
Okay, so we either go up to him or maybe he comes back. Or,
Yeah.
And we say, I think we're ready to move forward in our partnership. It'd be really nice to meet Dr. Hillman.
Yes. I'm sure that can be arranged, although it would be good if you had something at least
For her.
for her.
We got tons of
trail
leads,
mix.
Got trail mix.
She doesn't need food.
No, I didn't think so. I'm just like trying to get rid of this trail mix we got hanging around.
Well, I don't think you
God.
should just give her something that you're just trying to get rid of. I mean something
Okay.
Like a lead.
Like
Yeah,
a lead, yeah.
like
yeah.
information.
We might have
Information.
something.
We'll
for
see
her.
where things go
We'll
tonight.
see. Yeah.
We're always stirring up shit. That's one thing that we're good
Looking
at,
under
is
rocks.
stirring up
and I
trouble.
It's also part of my duties to protect her, so I just want to know, what is your interest in meeting her?
Well, we just want to know more about Biotechnica and
You said she could explain your
she
goals
could explain
better.
your goals.
And that's what we'd
And
like
maybe
to know.
she has some information that could help us with the finding
the
the
investigation.
filmmaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big fans at this point. Heard
Yeah.
her name a lot. You just want to put a face to the name.
Well, I'll speak with her about it.
That'll be about $8.95 there, what you got in your hands. So
Only
this is the awkward part. I'm
$8.95?
sorry.
Okay.
That's a real good discount.
Yeah, it's a friend discount.
Right. All right. Well, I'll give you a little more because I'm a rich guy.
Yeah, $8.95 wouldn't even cover.
I'm willing to pay full price for this. I don't have to give me a discount.
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been known to give out too many
Here
discounts
is,
before, so.
€1,000.
Wow, okay.
When you said $8.95, you meant $895, right? I've got
Yes.
a lot of meat
Right,
here.
currency.
That's right. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Sure.
It's going to,
Thank
lockers of it.
Lockers of it.
I've got a month's worth here.
Okay. Jesus.
Wow, okay.
I didn't see all that. My bad. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you
Well, you know what, Shane? It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
So that's it? You don't need anything? No more further questions? No.
Favors.
Well, do you have any leads on the doll maker yourself? Anything that we don't already know?
Yes. I'll send something to you.
Okay.
Via
The
fax?
thing is it's a little hard to explain, but we're not always sure that these leads are accurate. But so far, I mean, they've held water. So
He's almost an urban legend at this point, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or they? Who knows? Yeah.
Who knows? Gender. don't
yeah. Right. Yes. Yes, he seems like he's hiding something because that's how I seem. But
Oh, you mean Shane Deacon seems like he's
Deacon, yeah.
hiding something? Yeah. But he's not. You're
no,
just
he
saying-
is. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he is.
I just wasn't expecting it to come out in me talking, but
Okay. Well,
it
I'm
did.
gonna
So
I'm gonna then roll. That's a little
For what? Human perception?
yeah human perception. It's a 5.
So with your bonuses, I guess that's enough to know that he's not telling you everything about this source of information. You know, he seems very reticent to explain or talk about that.
I'm gonna do.
I say to DP, wouldn't it be funny if they were getting their leads from that radio show?
You say that out loud?
No, just kind of like off to the side. Under my
Okay.
breath.
Whisper it in his ear,
Yeah. Like, you know, like
like the blur.
Yeah.
yeah, the
Right.
blur.
I'm gonna say Shane, buddy, we
I really feel it's the first time we've met.
Yeah,
so.
I'm over familiar.
Yeah, it's a little
I'm
forward,
familiar.
but I mean, I did buy this delicious meat from you, so yes.
If we're gonna be partners in this, we gotta be open. You know, I sense you're a little reticent to give us some, to give us all the goods here. You know, like how can we find the doll maker if we don't have all the information?
Well, I guess it's fair. Actually, roll a persuade.
Yeah. That was too easy. I was about to say.
7.
Can you not read your
It's
dice?
it's just really like dark
Oh,
over here.
Okay.
turn the light on.
We're playing in a cave.
So, yeah, you get something from that. Well, you know that I mentioned the VR simulation. Part of that, I mean, we input data of all sorts into these simulations. Part of the simulation is a sort of period when we sort through data which we think is not relevant, sort of junk data. But the simulation still makes connections. They just aren't relevant to our cause. It's from these connections that we've seen the doll maker's pattern. And
So you think the doll maker's using the data stream for their own ends?
no, it's just that we weren't expecting the connections made during this sort of cleanup phase of the VR to mean anything. But
So
Dr. Hillman sort of saw a pattern emerging here.
Right.
So when we presented Petrochem to this, they assured us that it was nothing. But as we've seen other things come to light about the doll maker, we're concerned that the VR is able to predict the doll maker.
The doll maker's actions?
Well, at least it led us to those crime scenes. Those connections that we sent there, these connections were made, that we sent to you guys,
Right.
they were made by the VR simulation.
I see. Interesting.
Okay.
Again, I said that Hillman might be able to sort this out a little bit more, explain it, because I don't really understand the science behind it, but I thought you should know that because we weren't expecting the system to hold any water. So the fact that any of this stuff is actually occurring is kind of a surprise to us, and it may cause us to reconsider this whole cleanup phase of the simulation.
Okay.
Anyway, just something
Something to on. Think about.
something to think about when you're out there. We have a location that we think the doll maker might be. I mean, it may be similar to the last crime scene. I'll send you the
So-
location,
There's a possibility you know where the next crime scene is going to be?
or the crime scene already exists. Hasn't been discovered yet. Another location inside the scrub zone.
Okay.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
That's one fine lead.
All right. So we'll see you. Keep in touch. Give us, send
Give him
that
your
location. Oh, here's my card.
It's okay. I know how to get in touch with you.
Okay, thank God.
We're saved the embarrassment of giving him your business card. And I guess I also should mention, we believe that D.I. Higgins could be beneficial to this.
She hasn't
She's
gotten back
inside.
to me. I tried to send her some leads, and
Well, I think that Petrochem is frustrating her ability to investigate this. So if you're putting together a little bit of a task force, it may be, I'm not trying to tell you how to do things, but it may be good to have someone working from the inside. And we'll also need to put this out to the media at some point. So if you have any leads.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to think of something, yeah.
Okay. All right. It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
I'll be back in a month for more meat, but we'll probably see each other before then.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Yeah, why not?
Okay. Have a good one.
You
Yeah,
too.
Good luck. Stay in touch.
Will
All
do.
those things back at you.
And Shane Deacon and his security detail leave.
Interesting. I turn to the others and say,
Alloy Knight comes out of the back with some turkey.
It's okay, Alloy. We don't need it anymore.
I'll just nosh on some.
Maybe I'll just have some.
He's eating some turkey. Everyone has some turkey.
Okay. So
I feel like DP's probably getting a little sick of meat at this point. It's like
Yeah,
we should get some veggies at this
we'll have some
point.
trail mix, please.
Yeah. Trying to get rid of that trail mix.
I'm on like an all meat diet. We do import other things.
At this point, I feel like you guys just have a bowl of the trail mix
Just
out at all
sitting
times.
around.
And every meeting, you're like, anyone for
take
the trail
some.
mix?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was some really interesting information.
Yeah. I
I-
knew something was going on with that data stream, but I didn't think it would be a direct lead.
Yeah, neither did I. I mean, well, I did think it was going to be a direct lead. What's really interesting is the VR simulation and how that's somehow leaking out to outside of their
Clues, yeah.
tests,
Yeah.
either intentionally or unintentionally. People are entering that simulation, it seems.
Do you think
And,
they're like outside parties or people who would work for Biotechnica?
I don't know. It could be within Biotechnica. Maybe the doll maker is a kind of straw man or whatever. You know, they're setting up someone to take the fall on what they're doing, or it is
Don't think
an
about that.
actual person. Or here's a weird thought: it's an AI.
Maybe they're not even like a sentient being.
It could. How is it predicting? How is the simulations basically the like junk data from the simulation predicting the events that are happening? Either predicting or just calling out.
I have
Either
no
that information
skills in tech, so
Yeah.
can't answer any of your questions about that. But I'm.
Does Alloy have any ideas?
Yeah, Alloy. Do you know anything that would cause this to happen?
I mean, we have to be like talking about something that isn't like an on the market computer here. You know, like this has to be some kind of
Illegal.
advanced AI in order to have a VR construct of the islands. I mean, it doesn't make sense that it's just on the damsel, because it's also a research lab, like something like that would take up a huge amount of space.
Okay, quick gut check moment. Not even a gut check. I hope none of you are offended by this. But are you the doll maker? And I point at Alloy Knight.
If Alloy
Answer the
Knight
question,
was the
Alloy.
doll maker, I think it would be way more obvious.
Answer the question.
Sleazy Chan's like, he's not.
Are you the doll maker?
Is this how we're gonna do our
Really?
investigation?
No.
We're just
We gotta
gonna go
rule
around-
out the people that have access to this building, because here are the
We
options.
don't.
Here are the
What do you think we
options,
do?
right? Like, one, Barb somehow was like wirelessly told to go jack in, and then jacked herself into the simulation or whatever it is, or someone else jacked her in when she was asleep, or something.
So does it really seem likely that Alloy Knight
Snuck into my bedroom.
snuck up on Barb, and then
Is this you saying this, or is this?
No, this is Sleazy. Chan.
Okay.
And then physically took Barb over to his computer seat that he does not let anyone sit in, and jacked her into a data stream because he's the doll maker.
Sleazy-chan, you gotta understand something about me. I like theatrics when it comes to proving points. I was just trying to prove a point.
Well,
What's your point?
My point is that this,
Alloy Knight could be the doll maker.
my point is that either someone broke in. I mean, obviously, it's not one of us. You're right. That's
What
ridiculous.
if someone didn't break in? What if it's something that's happened that I've done before? That it's like one of those secret agent programs where
It's like you were activated.
yeah, like I was activated through my dream or something.
I don't
That
know.
could have been what happened. I have a feeling that's what happened because I had a weird dream right before this happened.
so like here's the thing, and this is Alloy Knight. We kind of found out about that, like, I mean, this kind of, I don't want to, because we're like working for them, but we kind of found out about that prison sleep experiment that Akira was doing.
Yeah.
Like, what if that's related? Like, if it's this thing, like, Barb is talking about, which I hope you think is more likely than I'm the serial killer, then what if that's related to Zygoptera's? As far as we know, like, Petrochem isn't doing anything with that.
No.
I know that's kind of, like, inconvenient because we just signed a deal with them and...
I didn't sign anything.
Well, okay, but, like,
We just made an agreement.
We made an agreement.
Taking the
yeah.
woman that we promised to protect.
I didn't.
Into
oh
their
shit! We did say
fortress.
yes to that. Fuck.
We're taking what? We're not taking anyone anywhere.
I meant to not say yes to that. It's okay. You know what?
Wait, what are you talking about? Claire's
Jerica.
Blurs? Oh, Jerica. Ah, shit.
Yeah. I meant to say that they need to check with her brother first. He's the one that has to.
At this point, you're getting a phone call from Jerica Davis's brother,
Oh, God.
Sherman Davis.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up and say hello. This is DP.
Yeah. Hey, some people showed up, and they're moving Jerica.
Yeah. They're with a company called Zygoptera, and they're going to try and take care and help Jerica. Look,
I guess roll a persuade, because I'm not sure
You
that
do
you
not
fully
sound very
believe that.
convincing,
It's
yeah.
not just how you sounded, but like you just were talking about how you didn't want that to happen, and now you're trying to convince them that it's a good idea.
You didn't let me finish. I was gonna say we're not really sure how this is, if we can fully trust them, but we know that they have some idea of how to work with the people in
the
Jerica's condition. If anything
Do we
goes
know that?
wrong,
How do we know that?
because they have an understanding of what's some understanding of what's going on with her, more than the doctor. They knew that, like, she was still conscious. They knew that.
Oh.
What I'm saying
Okay.
is she has no other options right now other than
To lay in bed in pain.
I guess
other than
that
to
sounds
land.
pretty grim. Are you trying to, like, I guess the question for this persuade is, are you trying to reassure Sherman, or are you just laying out?
I'm kind of
what
laying
the-
it out, but I'm also trying to, like, I'm trying to make
So you're
him
trying
feel
to do
better
both.
about it. Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Basically, I'm trying to lay it out so that he knows.
Okay, you're gonna have to get a high roll.
I mean, you're not really persuading him, so it's
Yeah, I don't think I'm persuading him.
yeah.
Oh.
Like, I'm just saying, like,
I guess the end result of what you told me, if I was the brother of, is I'd be really super worried. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say, like, we're worried too. Like, I don't know that we know. I don't know. Here's what I'm trying to say to you, is that I'm actually not sure how much we can do for Jerica. We're just
Oh my god.
listen to me. Listen to me. No,
I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm
like,
trying to keep it together here.
we're just like we're just like a group of idiots. You know, like,
Why do we get people to trust us then? We're gonna go back on our word.
I'm not going back on my word. All right. We are still going to do everything in our power to help her. And we're going to try and make sure that nothing bad happens to Jerica. And this is one of the ways that she could be helped, but we don't know who we can trust. We know we're not any closer to, helping her out of her condition. So, maybe this could help. And if it doesn't, we'll try and make sure that she gets out of that scenario.
Well, that's pretty grim, but I appreciate your honesty. I just, I really just want to make sure that she's okay, and it's really scary to have people show up and just take her away. But if you think this could help, I guess it's a chance that something could happen for her, and she's not getting better here at the hospital, so...
They did claim that they can stabilize her brain somehow and make it so that she's not in pain.
They said they could put her in a dream state, basically, so that she's not just constantly
brain
staring
dance or
at
something?
It's a brain dance. It's like a small, VR, essentially.
Yeah.
So instead of experiencing just being in a hospital room, staring at a wall, they could put her in a situation where she feels like she can move around.
Sherman, are they there right now?
Yeah, but they've pretty much moved her. They're taking her into an aerodyne. I'm here on the phone.
Can you put one of them on, maybe?
Really?
Are they
really scary kind of security guys? You want me to come up and say,
DP wants to talk to you.
DP wants to talk to you?
His name's not going to mean anything.
I tried it, and I absolutely failed at persuading them to do so.
To do anything, yeah.
And they completely ignored me.
Oh,
Yeah.
You tried. Okay, are they not going to let you on the airdyne? They're not going to let you go with them.
I'm afraid to ask.
Okay,
but
Sherman, we're going to try and... I think step one for us in helping you out here is we're going to try and make sure that you get to go and visit Jerica. Because, we're working with these people for now, and so they know this could be one of our, I guess,
favors.
Yeah, exactly, favors. So they said that they could possibly get to the point where they could talk to her. So maybe you can talk to her at some point as well. Okay, so
you're throwing out a lot of stuff right now, and I don't know how to feel about all of it, but I'm just going to trust you. Please don't betray that trust. Help Jerica.
That's what we're trying to do. One of the many things we're trying to do.
Her life is on the line, and that's the most important thing. So please make that a priority.
Definitely. I'm sorry. Okay.
We're so bad.
All right. It's a tough situation. You know what? Talk to you later, Sherman. I'll let you know when we talk to them.
See ya.
Bye.
Guys, I guess.
Bye.
It felt rough.
Please save my sister.
We're gonna do one campaign just named Awkward Goodbyes. Okay, so whenever I get the information from Shane, I'm gonna put that request out that Sherman can visit Jerica. Okay, so I guess nothing to do but to prepare to meet Claire's Blurs and go on that stakeout.
Other things, you did hear from Jane Sokola.
Right.
That she wanted to talk to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't spoken to D.I. Higgins since the incident.
Yeah, let's catch up.
Okay, we'll do that.
Jane Sokola first.
Hey, this is Titus, your referee. We're just taking a quick break here to go to promo spot from our friends at Many Realms.
You creep through the lush forest, past a bubbling brook. Suddenly, a twig snaps behind you and you draw your sword.
Your neutron pistol shakes in your hand as you step into the abandoned starport. You try to ping the captain, but the comms are dead.
Then you see her. Under the streetlight, a woman smoking a cigarette. Her sly smile reminds you of the witness.
She draws bullets in the dirt. Chestnut whinnies, you hightail it, but not before your arm tastes hot lead.
Many Realms is an actual play RPG podcast with short campaigns and a variety of systems. Where to next?
And now back to the podcast.
Where do we leave off?
So we're gonna call
Dr.
Sokola
Yeah, and
Detective Higgins.
Detective Higgins. Okay, so who do you want to?
Okay, I guess at this point you receive a message from Shane Deacon with a new location inside the scrub zone.
Wow, a lot coming at us.
It is in an apartment complex.
Okay.
What time is it roughly?
It is roughly now just turning from evening into night. So we'll say it's summer. So actually we'll say it's more like 7 p.m.-ish. So it's not, it's, you know, I guess it's still sunlight.
Okay, I think, okay, so I'm gonna call fax. I guess I just want to request that he lets Sherman visit his sister.
It's difficult to do that. You don't actually have his phone number and you receive this message, you know.
I don't have his phone number.
No, remember you got his
That's
attention
right.
through his intermediary. He didn't take your card.
Yeah, okay.
And you never got any way of contacting him.
That's cool.
Just that you would. Seems like he's just going to drop in whenever he wants, kind of thing.
Yeah, great. Okay, cool. Here's the thing. Alloy, can you try and get Shane Deacon's phone number?
Okay. Is that what I should be working on right now?
One of the things.
Yeah. Should we get maybe a list going of... What do you want me to do?
Lindsay? I mean, Barb?
Why are you turning to me?
Okay.
I guess Sleazy Chan and Aloe Knight are both looking at you guys like, what's the plan?
Well, Sleazy
Also,
Chan.
Chip.
Yeah, Chip. Did you fix up Chip? Sleazy?
Oh, yeah. He is right as rain now. Like, I got the forensic program working perfectly, so you should take him.
We should take him.
Yeah.
Where? Out back?
No,
Wow, Barb.
to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
I don't know about transporting a metal dog underwater.
No, that's not
No, it's
underwater.
not underwater. Is it underwater? She asked. She doesn't know.
Yeah.
You check it. It's not.
It's in the scrub zone, though, right?
It's in the scrub zone. So the scrub zone's partially submerged. But this is in an apartment building, so
It's above water.
it is above water.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Basically, what...
We got this dog to help you. Like, I don't need a dog. You need the dog.
But
right?
like he was designed to help police with forensic investigation. He has an incredible sense of smell.
Can we demonstrate this right now? Can he identify the meat we were just eating 10 minutes ago?
That's he needs to smell something and then he keeps
Okay,
it
smell
in
my
his smell
breath.
bank. Okay.
I breathe on the dog.
That
right.
must have been real nice audio there for everybody.
Chip goes like, I guess smell sensor slot 1 saved.
Okay. Can you tell me, Chip, what that smell was? Can you identify the smell for me, please?
Okay. He
You got a real axe to grind with this dog.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate this dog.
So do you want okay.
I'm bringing Chip,
Yeah.
all right? I like Chip.
No!
It starts like
Sounds
listing
beneficial.
off
Everything I
its
ate.
chemical composition.
I mean, this could be helpful.
You don't know
No.
if it's right
Exactly.
because
I'm not a tech expert.
I mean, you could make a roll
or
but-
scientist.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume I don't know what this is, and it's not helpful to me. So, no to the dog coming along.
That's Lindsay's
Sorry.
roleplay right there.
Okay, so
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say.
but what if he smells the killer?
My God.
Why
This-
do you think the killer would smell like something?
I think we need
Because
to.
everything smells like something.
We need to focus less on the dog and more on what we should be doing.
I thought this was a no-brainer. Bring the dog.
No brainer is in you didn't use your brain.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
I
you know
mean,
what? Everyone needs to
geez.
cool it on the dog. The dog is coming. Sorry, Barb.
Why do you have precedence over this decision?
All right, fair enough. The dog stays. I don't care.
You want to roll? You want to roll to find out who gets to choose?
So are we doing a straight-up intimidation kind
Yeah,
of roll-off
intimidate
here
down.
to see whether the
Off
dog
each other?
comes or not?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Contested roll.
Critical.
Okay, roll again.
Okay, what? I got a 6.
Well,
2.
I don't think the dog's coming.
No.
All right, fine, fine. The dog's not coming. But
I don't want to be responsible
kinda
for
goes,
something. I'm
That's
sorry,
okay, Chip.
You're a liability. Like, no.
Does not know what that
we
word
need you
means.
to watch.
Doesn't know what that word means, but knows the chemical compound of my breath. Great.
We can watch. He can watch the facilities here.
He's a security measure, you know? That's what he'll be good for. That's what he's
Right.
proven to be
That's
good
what he's
for.
proven to be good for.
Yeah.
Is
Sounding an
security.
alarm.
Yeah. Okay. All
Back
right.
to the matter
Yeah.
at hand, right?
Okay.
Like we
Okay,
have
Chip's not
a
coming.
problem. We have lots of stuff to do, but we need to be back by 12 o'clock to do that. To do that whole thing. Can we go to the scrub zone, talk to Jane Sicola, and all that
No.
before 12?
No.
You can't.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be able to go to the scrub zone
No.
and
go
come back
through-
for 12.
Yeah.
No.
Go through all the decontamination,
talk-
investigate a crime scene.
Exactly.
Maybe we just need to tip off Detective Higgins, and she goes there and reports back to us. That's weird. A cop reporting to us, that doesn't sound right. I feel like that
It's
wouldn't
also
happen.
just like you're putting her at risk for, I don't know.
It seems kind of immediate, doesn't it? Like, hey, here's the place where the next crime
It's
scene
not
could
moving. The crime scene isn't moving anywhere.
be. Is that how anyone operates? Where they're like, it's like, we have a crime scene to report? Well, it's not going to go anywhere.
We're not the fucking police, though. Like, we don't have a law, like, being held to us to investigate it right away.
Yeah, but cover-ups, whatever. Who knows what could happen over there?
I'd like to talk to Jane Sicola first, because she's part of the Daughters of the Storm, like, business. And I need to know what's going on there before
guess-
I agree to anything.
Right. So, okay. I mean, just speaking logistically, it wouldn't take too much of your time to stop over an auxiliary to meet up with Jane Sicola. I guess
Yeah.
the more the question is being back at midnight.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the thing.
We could do that if we met up with Jane Sicola. We couldn't do that if we went to do a whole investigation before we left.
Yeah.
right. So,
So-
It's not, yeah. It's not like either go to meet Jane Sicola or not. It's more like do the stakeout or go to this actual crime scene.
Well, we agreed to Claire's blurs.
We can always
first.
tell her that we can't
Stakeout.
do it. And we'll do it the next
Okay.
time. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll move the stakeout to another night.
I'm concerned about like leaping into this lead as well, knowing so little about Biotechnica and the data stream stuff first.
All right. I mean,
don't
if you
trust them that fully.
if you want to do the stakeout and we'll talk, we'll visit that scene later. Then I guess that's fine. It's kind of weird to me.
Why is that weird?
It's fine. You know,
Do you
we're gonna make a
trust
decision.
Biotechnica more to like follow their leads over investigating them.
I just find it very interesting that they've apparently been able to predict where these crime scenes have been.
Yeah, it almost seems suspicious. Like
Exactly.
they
That's
know
something to
what's
look
going
into,
on.
you know?
And I don't know if we'll get any answers by following their leads.
Okay.
I feel like
We're
every
gonna
time
follow.
they,
We're gonna have to
we're gonna
follow
have
up that
to
lead.
follow up on it, but I'm just saying, don't leap into it like right away.
All right.
Do some research on them first.
All right. We're gonna talk to Jane Sokola.
Yeah.
Okay. Sleazy Chan's left. She's upset about the whole thing. The dog. But Alloy Knight's still there.
Alloy, we're in a pickle.
We kind of need the number of our boss.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
We need Shane Deacon's number. We also need a lot. What we need is to I don't know actually.
You don't know?
yeah.
I think that's it. I think you're just gonna have
it's
to
not
get Shane
it's
Deacon's
just the
name.
number.
Just get his number and look into this.
What about research into like the sleep therapy or the sleep experiment?
Yes. Dig a little deeper on that.
Okay.
So you can get some names of who was involved in it. Mainly,
Like
was
the
Dr. Hellman involved?
But even like the clients that they used on her, that might be confidential.
Ooh, yes. List
but
of clients.
A list of
test subjects.
test subjects. That's what they're called.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. All right. So I guess let's talk to Jane Sokola.
You guys pop on to the Callista. Gives you auxiliaries a separate island. And there, Loxandra and Uncle Grigor are.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's happened with... This is Loxandra. What's happened with Sherman's sister?
So
Why don't you
we
explain
kind of
it?
mistakenly made an agreement with Zygoptera, our parent company, to take her in to their care. We don't fully trust them, and that was a mistake on our part. But they offered to keep her like in a kind of a better state than the hospital. Let's just say that, and they offered that they could find a way to get her to talk to us directly, even though she's in this state. We talked to Sherman about it. He was, understandably upset, but we tried our best to reassure him, and we're working towards getting him a way to visit her while she's there.
Where is he now?
Sherman?
Kind of don't know.
He was staying at the hospital, wasn't he?
But, if his sister's not there, he's not going to be there anymore.
Yeah, you got
We
us
did
there,
we did offer him
Roxandra?
to stay with us, didn't we?
I feel like you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I, go check on him?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Do what
Go
you
check
gotta
on
do.
him.
You can tell him we have
Uncle Grigor
space
doesn't
for
seem
him.
very happy about this. No.
Uncle Grigor,
What? Roxandra can't go and see Sherman?
It's not safe.
why don't you go with her then?
Yeah,
Who will drive the boat?
I will. You taught me well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What about... you can't do any decontamination, just 2 people. You need...
Do we need to do decontamination?
Well, not if we're
Not
just
if you
going
don't
to...
go to the crime scene.
Yeah, we're just going to see Jane.
I guess we're committing to that then, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. He groans and leaves. Loxandra's like,
Good talk.
Good talk, Uncle.
okay, yeah, I just want to make sure he's okay.
Sure.
I'm really worried about him.
You like him?
I
mean, you don't
No,
have
I
to
don't-
pretend around me. I think you
know,
like him.
I rolled a pretty good persuade, so
I'm not
he's
convinced.
cool.
Whatever. Go to your boyfriend. It's fine. We got it.
Thanks, sis. Okay. She leaves. You guys are on the boat. Roll, I guess you're piloting your boat.
Is that
Oh,
just a
Jesus.
D10?
I didn't even think about that.
4.
It's good enough. It's just
Okay.
Bit bumpy.
Bit
Yeah.
bumpy, choppy.
I can pilot this fine.
I don't think I've ever.
It's hard to have an
really good
accident in
one.
something that goes this slow. All right. So you guys drive on over, boat on over, float on over to Auxiliary. This island is very different from Avalon and from the other islands in that it is kind of an overcrowded mess. This is where the majority of the kind of cleanup crew workers work. It's a place of kind of that's falling apart at the seams and overcrowded. Jane Sokola is kind of working in a kind of a makeshift mission where she's trying to do some help people out. There's a lot of people sleeping there that would be on the street otherwise. And the building is kind of a converted military building from the old base that was on Auxiliary before the kind of development that occurred around it. Also there is Greta. Hey, this is Jane Sokola. Thanks for coming. I hope you guys got those letters okay.
Did we get letters?
Yeah, I mean, Greta came and dropped them off.
Yes.
Did we even look at them?
Did we look at them? I don't.
It kind of
think so.
occurs to you now that in the hubbub of the bar fight, kind of just left the letters that you got at top 40 karaoke.
Oh my god!
Guys
of
never
course.
opened them. A lot of things happened.
Yeah, they kind of got messed up. We were looking really bad today. We did not get the letters, okay?
Oh,
We got the letters. Let's be fair.
We got the letters.
Can't
Greta
lie.
did her
Greta's
job.
right there.
Yeah.
yeah.
She
And
gave
then
us the
we-
letters.
Greta also has a Band-Aid on her head.
Yeah,
Like
I
kind of a
know.
wrap,
I'm
from-
sorry, Greta.
That's not on you.
I know,
you
but I
didn't
feel
jump
like
kick
I
her in the
need
head.
to
Yeah.
apologize for my unprofessional colleagues on that one.
So yeah, we kind of left them at the bar. I'm gonna make a phone call.
Okay.
To rush for.
Yeah, maybe not to Rushford, but to Alloy and just or Sleazy Chan and just tell him to go over there and see if the letters are there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it. Do we have to role play it or
Yeah, we do.
okay?
Sleazy Chan picks up the
Oh God.
the phone.
Hey, Sleazy Chan,
Hey,
it's me, DP.
you decided you need the dog after all?
It's a lot of water separating us, so that's not gonna be possible. We actually need
Not
you to
sure
go
if you
over
can
to the
doggy
bar.
paddle. The bar? Okay.
Yeah. And pick up some letters
The
that
ones
we probably forgot there.
the ones Greta dropped off?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Actually,
Yeah.
can you get Alloy to do it?
Well, I'm just worried because, like, is there going to be an EMP blast if I open them?
That you can just wait for us to come back and we'll open them.
No, I'll get the letters.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But you don't have to open them.
Okay.
Just put
So
them
just get the letters and bring them back?
in my office, and I'll come and take them later. Just don't.
I'd be happy to.
Would you?
I'm gonna do a perception.
Yeah. A human perception? What are you
human
trying to
perception.
determine?
Is she lying when she says she'd be happy to?
I mean, you don't need to roll. She is lying. She's
Okay,
not
but I
happy
guess
to do that.
She's not happy to
obviously
do it,
not
but like, is
happy.
she gonna like fuck with them? I guess is what I'm rolling for.
Okay.
7.
Do you think I guess based on what you know about Sleazy Chan, she probably would open them and read them.
Okay.
She does have kind of boundary issues.
Okay. Listen,
Okay, I'll do it.
you can
Bye.
read them. Just don't. Just
No awkward buys.
bye.
Great. wonderful.
You know what's really nice is trusting your own employees
Why didn't
to
you
just do
call
stuff.
Alloy?
Because he's busy hacking and stuff, and I don't know. You're right. I should have got Alloy to do it. It's okay. God, I don't know why I always get fooled by Sleazy Chan somehow and get her to do things, and
I don't
it's
know
fine.
why either.
Sorry about that, Jane Sokola. Where were we?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys because there's been a lot of people who've kind of gone missing recently. And, well, everyone's really worried. And I was just wanted to check in to see how things were going with you guys.
Well, we could go to a possible crime site, or we could stake out a lead. It seems like we've chosen to do one. Not the other.
You're not like gonna try and convince me that was a bad idea. Like we're involved with a
it
really
seems like you
shady
guys
corporation.
Are working through some stuff here, and
You know, there's a lot of leads that we have, and just I
Yeah.
guess
And
there's
we
no
don't
way of
have
knowing
all
what's
the time
right.
in the day to do them all. That's what we're realizing. Today we're gonna do a stakeout on the damsel. It's a research vessel working.
We're not actually staking out the damsel.
Well, the
We're
area
staking out
where
the
they
area where they hook up
hook
to,
up
the data stream. And we're staking it out when the damsel's not there.
There, yeah.
Because we have a feeling that the data stream, that the doll maker is hooking up to that data stream while the damsel's not there and using it to control people and make them disappear. That's a running theory.
hey, okay. Barb, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
All right, she pulls you aside.
I'm not invited into this.
No, it's just you and Greta now standing there.
Cool.
She's like, I know that there's been a lot of history here, but will you take Greta with you? I can tell that she really wants to help out, and she's just really restless here.
Did she say a specific reason why she would want to come along?
She hasn't really said anything, but I know her well enough to know that, well, it's hard for her to watch all of this stuff happen and not feel like she can do anything with it.
It's a lot to ask. I mean, our team has been, well, you probably heard about the incident in the bar.
I know.
It may create a rift with our team, was what I'm saying.
I understand. It's your call, I guess.
If we could find something for her to do that's like not directly like involved with our mission, but still helpful, maybe.
I'll let you handle it. I'm just asking, I guess, because, well, I see her pacing and anyway.
Yeah. I'll think of something.
Okay.
Yeah, just not right now.
All right.
I'm just saying to Greta, what are you, like 6'1", 6'2"?
5'9".
5'9".
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just kind of
You got a tall personality.
thicker, I guess. Just, bulky and strong, not really tall.
Right.
What does that mean, a tall personality?
Just an imposing figure.
Okay.
Yeah. I also wear, pretty high up boots, I guess.
Yeah.
Not really, platforms, but, combat. Anyway. Oh, Barb's back.
Hey.
Hey.
So, I guess we're going to go.
Okay.
Unless there's anything else. Were those letters specific to the people that are missing? Is that what was in those?
No, but I know that there was some information passed on.
Like what?
Well, we thought one of the messages might have come from Deborah.
Oh, right.
I mean, there was also
Shit.
letters from Chinwei and a friend of yours named Ruby.
Shit.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll have to read those.
Yeah.
I suppose after Sleazy Chan gets done reading them.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we go, Barb?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
All right.
We'll read those letters. We're sorry.
Yeah, okay. If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do we need muscle at this stakeout?
I don't know. I just don't know what to expect.
I mean, all the more reason to have muscle, I guess, right? You don't know what's coming at you.
Do you think we should take Gretel along?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, she doesn't have to see. As long as you don't have to see Sleazy Chan,
Yeah, see each other.
we'll
That's what
just
I'm thinking.
meet together. Well, you can meet us there. How about that?
I don't have. It'd be great if you could.
Yeah, tell her.
Take
We'll give
me
you a
to the
ride to the
boat,
mainland
yeah.
at least, and then maybe you just gotta kind of just not go inside.
To the stakeout? What?
No, to our place.
I'll take off. I don't want to see Sleazy Chan right now as well.
That's
But,
probably for the
yeah,
best,
I'll come
yeah.
with you guys.
Okay. Surprisingly, she's got like a real good kick, Sleazy Chan.
It's just a lucky shot.
You tell yourself that, Greta.
Okay.
So we head back to.
You get back onto the boat and you prepare to go. I guess it's still a little early, but to meet up with Clur's Blurs.
I think I'm gonna call Detective Higgins, and I'm gonna talk to Barb for a second and just one more
Oh, okay.
check one more time if like maybe we should at least tell her about the crime scene.
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah, maybe it's a good idea to take her with us to the crime scene again.
Yeah.
Just so she's in on it, you know?
Yeah. So we'll say that we'll go there in the morning. Okay. I'm gonna call Detective Higgins.
Okay. You go to call her and you get a call from your office.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey?
it's Alloy Night.
Okay, cool. How's it going, Alloy? At this point, I need to know that it's Alloy.
You wanted me to look into that sleep thing? I haven't gotten the number for Shane Deacon yet.
Okay, cool.
It's hard to find that.
Yeah. Shane Deacon, you know, even the damsel, if we can call the damsel directly, maybe they have a directory or something. Like extension 46 for Shane Deacon.
I doubt it.
But I just wanted to let you know that I found out the name of the doctor, one of the doctors who was the lead on the sleep study, the prison sleep study. A Dr. Fairlimb.
All right. Well, thank you again so much for tuning in. This was an interesting episode. I had a fun time. I hope you had a fun time listening to. This is it's ramping up.
Yeah. It's a lot of information flying around.
Yeah. We did something a little different there with the shout out to Many Realms podcast. And that's because we met one of the hosts. That her name is Jillian, and
Yeah, we met her at a Dames Who Make Games
Yeah.
RPG night, and we had a great time playing Monster Hearts. Yeah, and
a fun time.
yeah, and we listened to a bit of a podcast, and it's super cool, and we're really happy to make friends.
And they're gonna shout us out on their podcast too. So, if you want to go listen to us attempt to do a good advertisement.
We have to do it after this recording, and we're all super nervous about it because we're not great at promotion, which is why we super appreciate everyone out there speaking the name of Dark Future Dice and telling their friends and sharing our stuff, because I guess that we're just shy and bad at it, and it's really and any sort of growth that we've had has been because of you amazing fans. So thanks so much for that.
Yeah, and please keep it up. Send us some reviews. Tweet about us on Twitter with #DarkFutureDice. All that good stuff. If you do it and we take notice, you could end up with your name in the game.
Yeah. There weren't any new characters, but like Clur's Blurs and Dr. Fairlam after fans of the show. So.
And we will see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.